Hello, everybody, and welcome to our channel. I'm Mark,
And I'm Rob.
and today we're going to talk about Rob Parker and David Dennis Jr., who both think that Caitlin Clark is selfish for not competing in three-point contest. Hey, if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, please do so and hit that notification bell when you do. So, for background purposes, Rob, David Dennis Jr. is a sports writer and activist, and I think had said racist comments in the past about Caitlin Clark.
Mm-hmm.
I guess if he was white, you'd call him overly woke, or I would. But I think things he said are actually racist. Rob Parker used to be on ESPN, and now he's with Chris Broussard on a podcast YouTube channel called The Odd Couple. And he's like 60 years old. He's black. They're both black, by the way. And he is not very bright, in my opinion, and has a lot of dumb opinions. Mm-hmm. He's never said anything racist, but he's dumb, in my opinion. At least his takes are dumb.
He's a disgrace to my name. I might want to change my name from Rob and do my full name, Robert.
So I'm not accusing him race-wise. I'm just accusing him having dumb takes.
Yeah.
But they both had the same dumb take, Rob, probably for different reasons. But I consider it ridiculous. They both basically are saying she's selfish. Now let's start with David Dennis Jr., Rob. He basically said that Caitlin Clark opted out of an opportunity that will grow the game. That's essentially what he said. He said, it was basically selfish of her to do that. Now, for background purposes, we should tell you that Caitlin Clark has said why she's not doing the three-point contest. And it's just that she's exhausted and she needed a rest. And I should let you know that they had practice yesterday, Rob.
Yep, I know.
A real practice. They were doing drills and cuts and everything. And right. She's probably going to have a light practice on Saturday to go over plays again, too. And she's exhausted from the season, Rob. And she's never done a three-point shooting contest, which means she's never practiced it. Just because she can hit logo threes doesn't mean she's going to be good at a three-point shot contest without practice. And she said exactly that's why she's not doing it. She's tired. She's never done it before. She's not used to it. And she said she'll have other opportunities to do it. And she just needed a rest, which is I find perfectly acceptable reason, Rob. I'm not surprised at all.
And why does she have to explain herself? That's the whole thing. She doesn't want to do it. And she gave the reasons. So how is that going to affect the whole thing of the All-Star if she's not in there? I watched, I saw little excerpts from it. I don't think, of course, maybe more people would have watched it, but as far as, I don't know what he's talking about.
Rob Parker, he basically said, the reason people got excited about it is the logo threes. And he goes, I want to see that. I was like, you're the one being selfish, not Caitlin Clark. Right. This isn't about you. It's about she's supposed to grow the league and all this and stuff. Guess what? That's not her responsibility to grow the league, Rob.
Right,
She's doing the All-Star game, and she does everything else that they ask of her, including saying very nice things about people who aren't nice to her. And it seems kind of weird that a 60-year-old man is being selfish and accusing a 22-year-old of being selfish. You can't have it both ways, Rob. She makes all this money for the league, and no one says that they have to thank her personally. Just be aware of it. So we never said that. But yet they don't want to thank her for that. Yet they want her to promote the league like crazy.
Yeah, she's already growing the league. What more does she have to do? Get out there and do a tap dance, whatever? She's already growing the league. And like you said, it seems like they don't want her to be in front of the league. They want her. He's saying that, okay, I want to see this. Then on the other hand, well, I don't really want her to be out there and be the number one person to look at. Make up your mind.
Right. They can't have it both ways.
Right.
They want to try to hold her down, but yet they want her to promote the league like crazy. They're not even treating her nice. And now she's supposed to, when she's already exhausted, compete in a contest that means nothing to her. She's competing in the All-Star game, and she went to the community events, and so she did everything to promote the league for this All-Star game except compete in the three-point contest. She's even attending it. Now, granted, the ratings would be much higher if she had competed last night in it. Defending champion Sabrina Ionescu didn't compete, and nobody's giving her a hard time about that.
Right.
I think that's more surprising If I was the defending champion, I would want to defend my championship. But I'm
Right.
not giving her a hard time about it. She chose not to.
Right. No one's giving her. Yeah. No one's coming up in her face and saying things about it. But I just think that he just throws things out there, and they're very they're not intelligent. He is a disgrace to my name. I'm going to change maybe to my Chinese name, Li Wei Shi, and maybe that'll be different.
I'm surprised because Chris Broussard is an intelligent guy and knowledgeable in basketball. I'm surprised that's his partner, Rob. They've been doing it for like 7 years. I don't know how he got him, but I know they knew each other from ESPN. But they call themselves the odd couple. Yeah, one person's smart, one person's dumb.
Yeah, he's very odd. It's like the comic relief,
Anytime I hear an opinion by him, and it's like the same as Skip Bayless, I go, okay, the opposite is true. That's the way I look at Rob Parker, and he's the one that said that Caitlin Clark could play in the NBA because the defense is so soft. It's not like he's like totally anti Caitlin Clark. He's just dumb, and he's selfish himself.
It makes no sense.
She can do it next year. And the ratings weren't going to be as high once Sabrina pulled out because people wanted to see the two of them compete against each other.
Right.
So, yeah, sure, ratings will be higher if Caitlin Clark's in it, but it would be twice as high as that if Sabrina.
But the ratings will be higher, Mark, but they don't want that to have the ratings be higher.
No, they don't. They want the rating to be high without Caitlin Clark, and it's not going to happen. So stop it. Quit dreaming.
Yeah.
Let us know what you think. It's bizarre to me. The criticism of her never ends, Rob. She does everything right, just about, like almost 100% right, and the criticism just never stops.
Mark, she doesn't tie her shoe correctly. She ties it her left foot first instead of her right foot first, and she's right-handed, so she should tie her shoe with her on the right-hand side instead of the left-hand side. Mark, that's
I'm
what
left-handed, so I don't understand any of
that's
that.
what it seems like. It's just like.
All right, let us know what you think down below. Make some intelligent, non-insulting comments. It's so ridiculous, in my opinion. If you like this video, hit the like button. And guess what? She's competing tonight. And we're going to do the live show from 8:30 Eastern time. Team WNBA against the U.S. Olympic team. And they want to win bad, Team WNBA.
Yeah, Yogi.
Gerald Miller's the coach. Caitlin Clark is going to start, I'm sure. She's going to get a lot of assists. It's going to be an exciting game. So join us for that. And Rob, normal live show is Mondays from 6 to 8 Eastern time. That's every Monday, except for the 2 weeks during the Olympics and major holidays. During the Olympics, we're going to go live from 2 to 5 because that's when it's prime time in Paris. And if you want to subscribe to our channel, feel free to hit the super chats, or we got PayPal hooked up in the links down below. And we'll see you in the next video.
Peace out.